Hey everybody, welcome to the Happy Harvest Homestead. Today I'm going to explain why our absolute most favorite chicken breed is the Australorp chicken. Many years ago, when we first moved onto our homestead and were getting our first farm animal, we knew we wanted chickens. Thankfully, we managed to find some adult Rhode Island Reds that were already laying eggs, so we bought, I believe it was 20 or 30 of them, and had them for a while. But because they were already laying eggs, they aged out of laying eggs very quickly, and pretty soon it was time to buy some more chickens. But this time, we had some more options and more time to do our research and see what breed we wanted to try next. As one of the family members who was researching about chicken breeds, I knew right away we didn't want any novelty fancy breeds that look cool but aren't very productive with their eggs. We also didn't want only egg-laying chickens that are smaller and have less meat on them. We decided we wanted a dual-purpose breed, so the chicken itself would be bigger and meatier and heavier, but then also it would lay a lot of eggs, so we could have the option to butcher older hens, or at that point we thought maybe even eventually hatch chicks to raise specifically for meat, which we are now doing with great success. But our main focus was, of course, egg-laying ability. So we were looking at different breeds, about how many eggs they'd lay a year, different traits they had. And as we were doing all this, we sadly discovered most chickens have lost their broody instinct because it has been bred out of them. Though from a sustainability and growing your own food without having to rely on outside input point of view, having most or all of your chickens going broody every year is great because you can hatch a lot of chicks. If you don't want to hatch your own chicks, or you're a commercial farmer just wanting as many eggs as possible, you don't want all your hens going broody like they naturally would do. So over the decades, farmers have bred that instinct out of their chickens for the most part. And of course, we were devastated when we heard this because we wanted our hens to go broody. We wanted the sustainability of it. So that also became a factor in our final choice of chicken breed. So we wanted a big bird who would lay lots of eggs and go broody. As we were looking at chicken breeds, we couldn't find a breed that fit all of those requirements. Some chickens were really big, but they were medium producers when it came to egg laying. Other chickens were very high producers when they laid eggs, but they were smaller chickens, so we wouldn't get as much meat off of them. And the only chickens we could find that were really good in being broody were silkies, which is a super tiny, fluffy novelty breed who is not good at providing meat or eggs. So we kept finding elements that we liked in different breeds, but we couldn't find a breed that incorporated all those traits we liked in one chicken, until we found the Australorps. Australorps are a heavy breed. They have a lot of meat on them for a dual-purpose chicken. They are one of the highest egg-laying breeds, and many people online said that some of their Australorp hens regularly went broody, more so than other chickens. Like the broodiness hadn't been bred out of them as much as in some other breeds. So we eventually decided to try Australorp chickens. We got some, and sure enough, they were everything they were said to be. They were big, they laid lots of eggs, and they went broody. The first time we had a broody hen, we were so excited. With a trait like broodiness, when there's just some chance a chicken will have that trait, I find myself always a little bit nervous, will our chickens have it, will they not? But thankfully, we have a few broody hens every year. This doesn't happen very often, but in this case, we found the absolute perfect chicken breed that fits our needs exactly. I do also want to mention that we have tried other breeds besides Australorp chickens. In addition to having some Rhode Island Reds, we also had some Cinnamon Queens and White Leghorns. So while we're not super well-rounded in trying all the chicken breeds, we have dabbled in a few other breeds, so we have something to compare our awesome Australorps to. So we were able to find the chicken breed of our dreams, and hopefully you are able to as well. Just because Australorps are the perfect breed for us doesn't necessarily mean they'll be perfect for everybody. Of course, different people have different wants and needs, but if you do happen to share our wants and needs for a chicken breed, I encourage you to give Australorps a try. We certainly did not regret it when we did. Thanks for watching!